I'm sure y'all have heard of the Cherohala Skyway. And every time I say that, it makes me want to drink a cherry Coke. Something really fun and totally different from what I normally do, but this is kind of part 2 to my last video, because I did do a little camping and stuff, but no camping or anything in this section. I'm gonna drive the entirety of the Cherohala Skyway and stop at all the overlooks and show them to you. So if you've never been on it, you'll see why it's such a big deal. So hopefully we can capture its beauty on camera. All right, so we started this at the turn into Bald River Falls, which is Lower Tellico River Road. The speed limit on this road is 40 miles an hour, and everybody for some reason wants to do 100 on it. All right, coming up on our first overlook here, Caney Branch. And this is a nice one. They're all nice, but wait till you see what we're coming up on. Bet we're not even getting to the good stuff yet. See what I'm talking about? We're still on the lower parts of the highway here, but it's still pretty. I mean, you're driving through the woods, but anyway, I got a motorcycle on my ass. I'll try to find a place to pull over for him. You're not really missing anything during this part of the drive. All right, we're at Turkey Creek Overlook, and man, it's a good one. And I was able to let that motorcycle go by, which made me very happy. Kind of starting to see why they call this a skyway, because you feel like you're up in the sky when you're driving over here. That was Lakeview Overlook. We'll stop there on the way back down. We'll turn around up here at the end of it. It's pretty long, so turn around at the end and we'll stop at these ones on that side of the road. The Brushy Ridge Overlook. It's got a we're still climbing, still going upward. All right, we've been going upward for quite a ways now. The old Chevy is sucking the gas. All right, we just crossed into the North Carolina side of this, and we're in the Cherohala National Forest now. Yeah, we are still climbing in elevation, and I saw a sign back there that said 4,300 feet at that point, and we're still going up. So we'll do an elevation check here shortly. (5,237 feet). Okay, right now we're in the meat of the Cherohala Skyway. This is a good one. This is Hooper's Bald. We'll get out and check it out. That was Hooper Bald. I mispronounced it. I said Hooper's. It's Hooper. I don't know if you can see all that smoke, but I think we're coming up on a forest fire up here. We may have to turn around and I don't know. We'll go see what's up. Spirit Ridge, and it's got a little bit of a walk to it, so we're going to do that. A little short hike. A little bit cool up here, so I had to put my jacket on. We'll walk up the Spirit Ridge trail here. It's not very long. If you can see that smoke. I think you can. I think it's coming across on the camera pretty good. Pretty good sized fire over there. It's all along that ridge. Hear them echoing through the valley. Man, if you got a motorcycle like that, this is probably the perfect place to bring it. I would just probably bring it on a weekday when there's not many people over here. There they go by. And I could see the fire. I could see a fire on top of the hill. I could see where it was coming from. I don't think we're heading in that direction, the way it's looking. So anyway, a little bit further. Gotta be careful here filming. I don't want to screw up and hit a motorcycle or anything, so I gotta be careful. All right, we've made it to the first half of the video. We've made it to the end of the Cherohala Skyway road, which is basically a motorcycle racetrack. Oh, dude, it's freaking closed. Well, the Joyce Kilmer Forest is closed. The fire is not, I'm not far from it. I just seen a helicopter go over with a tank of water on the bottom. I couldn't get my camera going in time. Of course, that's always the case, you know. I got it that time. You probably barely see it because you don't have a zoom on these GoPros. All right, we're back out on the racetrack and I'm headed the opposite direction, so we'll stop at all the overlooks in the opposite direction. And this will be a lot better because they're mainly on the right side of the road. It's pretty nice. Got picnic tables. Those Silverado is doing work today, man. Going up these mountains. We've got the brakes hot. It's doing great, you know? Running like a champ. Maybe I shouldn't brag on it till I get home. I'll hang out here for a minute. I see that helicopter coming. I'll put the camera back on it. Zoomed in a little closer. Maybe we can catch this helicopter in action, dropping some water and fighting the fire. We've had to pass a couple of these overlooks because they're a little bit crowded, and I'm in this school bus, so it's kind of hard to find a place to park. That's okay, those weren't the really good ones anyway. But anyway, the firefight, I was hoping the helicopter would come over, and he never did. I waited there for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, and I never saw the helicopters come back, so just moved on. I think this is the highest point we've been so far. I found out that those scary looking trees right there are called mountain hardwoods. I didn't know that. I just thought they were haunted trees. And this is Wig Cove. It's not really an overlook. Basically just a little roadside park. A couple of picnic tables. Dude, I'd like to have one of those picnic tables. Thing ain't going anywhere for a long time. Unicoi Crest. There's a couple I had to skip. They were just roadside picnic areas. They didn't really have a viewpoint. So I had to skip those because I couldn't fit my truck into them. They're full of people. I'd say he was doing 45. Looked like 45 to me. Oh, I'm scared for those people on those bicycles. They just caught me. I don't see how they caught me. But they did. That was the Lakeview overlook. We're almost done with our little Cherohala Skyway tour. All right, we went from 5,300 feet and something to 912 feet. Ears will not pop. I need my ears to pop. They're hurting. That was the end of the Cherohala Skyway, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Anyway, yeah, go check out my store. There's a link in the description. And if you buy something, I put it in the end credits. You get that end credit cred. And that helps me pay for like some gas and some, you know, I'm not getting rich off that, I promise. Push all the buttons and do all the things, and I'll catch you on the next one.